10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel the power.
Music Familia Productions. World premiere.
You'll never get the best of me, I'm anti-everything. You'll never get the best of me, I'm anti-everything.
Antman and Siobhan bring you so much, live, local, and raw, every Thursday from MFP Studios. Music, news, interviews, plus so much more, and it starts now.
And now, here's your host.
Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Bro. What's going on, Music Familia? So, the sound guy is fired once again because, he was a little slacky on the show right there. So, anyway, we're hanging out live. This is Antman Versus. What's going on? Back at it this week. Got a big show this weekend going on. We got the Jailhouse Rock Beer Fest going on in the badass area of Newark, if you're going to be out there. Tickets still available, lcjail.org. Make sure you guys get out there, get your tickets. So, it's been a crazy week. Yours truly had this birthday party last week, and, I had to dip out. We're going to be talking about why I had to dip out coming up and later in the show. Hopefully you guys are ready for a brand new show tonight, man. We got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I want to give a huge shout out right now to my man Rich Regal, and I want to give a shout out to the Modified. If you have not had a chance, check out Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery. You guys may get your asses out there and hit these guys up, man. I'm telling you, great place. And it's a nice little shop all the way down there in Lancaster, but it's worth the drive, I assure you. You guys can check it out, 737 North Columbus Street. That's Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Give them a call, 740-205-7503. Let them know Antman sent you. Get some good deals on some tats. So, we got a killer show tonight, Music Familia. Hope you guys are ready. And I got something to debut tonight. So, I got some brand new Hoodbillies tonight. Absolutely brand new. Nobody else has it. Yours truly has it. I'm excited about throwing it at you tonight, man. And also, we got a brand new music video. 2 brand new music videos, as a matter of fact. One from Arsenic. This is the official music video for Dear Remorse. And also, we have a brand new Tom McDonald titled I'm Sorry. But we all know that he's really not sorry. So, this will be interesting. And so we're going to be talking about Jailhouse Rock coming up this weekend. And we're going to be talking about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I'm going to talk about this nifty little sticker that I got. I think you guys are going to enjoy this whole conversation, so stay tuned for that. We'll give a shout out to Shamrock Printing, my man Jonathan Boyer, all the boys and girls at shamrockprinting.com. Give them a call, 740-349-2244. We'll give a shout out to Paul's Nightclub, Janine Cunningham, and all the boys and girls down there, 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. We'll give a shout out to Lynette's Country Barbecue, Larry Trimmer, great barbecue, awesome catering, 740-304-5303. We'll give a shout out to Ohio Local Music, my boys Thor and Terry. Hope you guys are having a good night. And I want to give a shout out to you out there. Thank you for tuning in. 9 o'clock, we got Horoscopes. Let's just get into it, shall we? We're going to throw this music video from Arsenic at you. Let me know what you think. Official right here. What is it? Dear Remorse. Just kidding. It's Dear Remorse. Get ready. Let's go. Buckle up, bitches. Music Familia, that was Outside the Wire from 19 Till Dawn. What's going on? Hanging out tonight, man. So, we got some killer shit, like I said when I opened up the show. But I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna go right into the next song. So I'm gonna give a shout out right now to my boys, the Suicide Toys. I absolutely love you guys and appreciate what you guys do. And, you know, I've been playing all 5 songs that you guys gave me for a while, not just on the show, but in my phone, in my car, like wherever I go. And I kind of have a personal favorite. And, you know, when you talk about music, you talk about what it takes these days to put music together and sound good and come across. The Suicide Toys absolutely do that, and I think that goes to the fact that they've all been in the game long enough to understand what it takes to put something in and make something happen and make something come of what you're doing. And I think this is a prime example of that. We're going to check out, now, I always butcher this, but, yeah. So, Carcer, so I call it CA because I always butcher the name and the dudes are going to laugh at me because I can never get it right. But, you know, I love all their songs, but this one really hits home for me, and you guys can check it out. This is 6 minutes long, so kick back, jam out, share using hashtag MusicFamiliaForLife. When we come back, we'll be talking about my birthday party and why I had to bolt and what I had to do when I had to bolt. Pretty crazy. We'll be right back after this. my boys, the Suicide Toys, right there. And that is the one song that I feel bad that I can't ever say it properly. You know, it's one of those things where, you know, if you can't say it, you don't butcher it. You know, you try to show as much respect to it as possible. So I sincerely apologize, boys, for not being able to properly announce it. At least I didn't butcher it. Hopefully I didn't. So Carcer Animarum. That's what we're going to try. Hopefully, Jonathan will correct me, I'm sure, next time I see him. Make sure that I'm going to try to make sure I spelled the pronunciation so I can get that. I love that song, and it kills me that I can't pronounce it. It's one of those things where when something really awesome and you just, like, I can't, but you jam out to it all the time. It's horrible. My wife is always like, how can you jam out to something you can't pronounce? I'm like, it's easy. It sounds awesome. Speaking of awesome, August 31st, this weekend is going down Jailhouse Rock. The whole purpose behind this is we're trying to save the Lincoln County Jail. It's a historic site. And, you know, lots of bands are coming together. Tantric, The World I Knew, 8 Pound Pressure, Suicide Toys as well, Hope Dealers, and Funknado are all going to be under one roof. Lots of great local sponsors. Lots of great people come together for this. And this is going to be one show one event for the ages. If you guys get a chance to come on out, there's going to be food vendors, there's going to be alcohol, bunch of breweries are already lined up to be out here. Make sure you guys come on out. Tickets are still available, lcjail.org, but there's 1 day left to get tickets. That's right, folks. There is a cutoff, of course. With anything good, there is a cutoff. Make sure you guys get your tickets, and you know, make sure you guys get out there, show some support. It looks like there's a crap ton of people that are interested, and even more that are going, and you guys know how it goes. You guys can't exactly go off of social media numbers, but I guarantee you there's going to be people that aren't even on social media that are going to be there at this show or this event. So make sure you guys come on out. Jailhouse Rock Beer Fest in Newark, and it's going to be a killer show, man. I'm excited. Yours truly is going to be out there. Shamrock Printing. 997 The Blitz is going to be out there, and it looks like the Big Lick's going to be out there, and a few other great people, man. We give a shout to MFP Productions. They're going to be out there as well. And so we're going to come together, do a great cause, and have some drinks, have some food, and jam the F out, right? And so I want to give a shout-out to Lincoln County as a whole, man. The organization is putting us together, as well as the city and everybody that's coming together for this, man, because, you know, when a community comes together for a cause, you know, it's one thing to just be somebody and be like, all right, I'm going to do this. But it's whole another conversation when you're talking about planning to save a historical site. There's lots of planning, lots of organization that goes into that. So hats off to everybody out there that put this together, and everybody that's on the committee that helped organize and put this together, man. All you guys are badasses for being able to do this. So, what else do we got on deck, man? So the sound guy, the intern, is hanging out tonight, man. And so far, so good. Had a little bit of a mess up opening up the show, but there's a little bit of a learning curve. I admit, when you're doing this kind of thing, there's absolutely a learning curve. And Mr. Robert California, what's going on? And so athletic supporters, yeah, that's what's up. So make sure you guys share. Excuse me, that was lunch there. I had a late lunch today, and shout out to local venues, local food places. Good stuff, man. Always good stuff. 8:26. My phone's going off. Zing! And we'll be talking about my birthday party last week. I got one song I want to throw at you. So somebody said that Sebastian Shock was an absolute badass singer, and I really wanted to demonstrate this evening just how true that really is. This song, and I've played it before on the show, but it seems to be a reoccurring crowd favorite. People actually message me day of show, and they're like, "Hey, Antman, will you play that song from Bass Shock tonight?" And what's the name of that song? Fall? Okay, cool. Can you play Fall for me? Yeah, sure, no problem. So we're going to do that. Normally, I don't do requests on the fly, But this request for this person, much love to you and speedy recovery. But here's your song. This is Sebastian Shock with Fall. Let me know what you think. Weigh in on this. We'll be right back after this. Share using hashtag MusicFamilia for life. Much love, fam. Be right back.
Everything's alright, but looks can be deceiving. So analyze your scene and take a closer look inside, 'cause it could be the very last thing you see. A secret hidden in plain sight, the key to fortunes untold, everything magical, nothing to keep you down inside. It's such a pretty life and it's nothing like mine. Even though you buried me underneath my entire foundation, I refuse to let you see the damage you've caused. I won't fall. It doesn't matter what you say. I won't fall. I'm fighting harder every day. I won't We think that everything is fine, but it's not. There are things under the surface that rely on the dark. You don't know this because you won't pay attention long enough. There are reasons for the seasons. This decision isn't tough. Move along, keep your head up. Listen to my voice. It has helped a lot of people to ignore the calls of voice. Now do I have your attention? There's something I should mention. There's another you trapped inside. Even though you buried me underneath my entire foundation, I refuse to let you see the damage you've caused. I won't fall. It doesn't matter what you say. I won't fall.
That is my man, Bass Shock, right there with Fall. Boy's got some chops, let me tell you right there. So, speaking of some chops, Pink Floyd announces a new box set featuring hours of unreleased rarities. Later Years arrives in November. Pink Floyd has announced details on a huge new box set. The Later Years due out via Sony on November 29th will feature over 6 hours of unreleased material among a host of other rarities. The release is set to celebrate the prog rock legends Output Post 1987 coming out on a 16-disc release, 10 CDs, and 6 Blu-rays. It will feature concert footage, new mixes of classic tracks, and unreleased bonus material. One of the concerts included, available commercially for the first time, will be their 1990 gig in Kibworth. Alongside with the announcement of the set, the band have shared a video for Wish You Were Here from that show. Links here. I'm going to post some links. You guys can watch that stuff as well. Also included on the Later Years is a new version of the 1987 LP, A Momentary Lapse of Reason, featuring new drum tracks from Nick Mason as well. Pink Floyd's David Gilmour recently sold his entire collection of guitars, raising over $20 million for climate change charities. These guitars have been very good to me, he said at the time. They're my friends. They have given me lots of music. I just think it's the time that they went off and served someone else. I have had my time with them, and of course the money that they will raise will do an enormous amount of good in the world, and that is my intention. So, be watching for the release, November 29th. And, yeah, man, I'm really excited about that. You don't get a chance to see some of the classics like Pink Floyd these days. I think music has changed so much, but not enough to push some of the legends out. And I'm glad to see that the classics are not forgotten at all. So I was going through and I was looking so far in 2019, some of the best albums. So have you guys checked out Sharon Van Eaton, Remind Me Tomorrow? She's a New Jersey singer-songwriter, and, she's pretty much been devoted to creating all this for over 5 years. She returned with fantastic thumping electropop, and, it's a little bit of something for everybody. James Blake, Assume Form, great song right there. Sneaks, Highway Hypnosis. And let's see here, Bring Me the Horizon, AMO. If you haven't had a chance, check out Bring Me the Horizon, man. The new album's pretty killer. If you haven't had a chance, check it out. The Specials, Encore. And, something about this band, it's kind of different. It's kind of reggae and funk, disco kind of ish. I like it. I don't know what you guys think, man. I'm really not a fan of this next one. Ariana Grande, Thank You Next. This is going to probably, unfortunately, go down as one of the top albums of 2019. Stats, Other People's Lives. AJ Tracy, self-titled album AJ Tracy. You can check him out. Little Sims, Gray Area. And Fowls, Everything Not Saved Will Be Lost, Part 1. If you haven't had a chance, check that out as well. Great stuff right there. Lots of great lists of music here. I'm going to post some of the favorites in here. You guys can check it out on your own time. In the meantime, we're going to get back to jamming out. I got a world premiere for you right here. You guys ready for this, man? Check it out. We'll be right back.
You're playing with me!
Broken on the ground, I fell too hard for you.
Get somebody help me up!
Oh God, this can't be true.
When you read what you do to
Even through the fire of me and you, that cold damn heart always seemed to show right, right on through. Who are you to take me down this way? You're supposed to guide me. You're supposed to guide me.
going on, Mr. Familia? Hanging out live, Antman versus 844. Want to give a shout out to everybody out there who's hanging out with me live. If you're in the chat, let me know who you are, where you're at. I'll give you a shout out. You guys can share this using hashtag MusicFamiliaForLife or hashtag support local music or hashtag local business as well. let everybody know out there that we're doing this. So, this past weekend, my man Matt Johnson threw a huge, massive birthday party for me. You guys may have seen it on social media, man. Great bands, great music, all under one roof, man. Went down at Ruby Tuesdays Live, right down there, 1978 Summit Street. For those of you who are in the area, it is the campus area. And you do not mess around in the campus area on a Friday or Saturday night, especially when it's nice out, because you just don't. You can't get anywhere, people are assholes, and you gotta do what you gotta do to find parking. So, first off, I want to give a shout out to Ruby Tuesdays Live because I love them. I love everybody there. It was my first time being there, and I had a great time. And everybody made me feel really welcome, and it was a great opportunity. And I will be back for more shows. Now, here's the fun. Here's the thing. So, my birthday party, I took my wife, who is uber pregnant. Now, for those of you who don't know, my wife is uber pregnant, and we are, kind of in the same situation we were with our first child, Mazakine. High risk situation. Not to do a lot. But you can do stuff, but you have to watch what you're doing and all that fun stuff. So, anyway, my wife, as loving and supporting as she is, she's like, I want to go to your birthday party with you. It's like, all right, well, she's like, I don't get to spend time with you, and the only time we're going to have a chance to is if I go to the show with you, so I'm going to go to the show. And a part of me was like, man, I don't know, because I've never been there before. Up to this point, I'd never been there before. I didn't know what to expect. And in all reality, like, I don't like going into situations that I've never been into before because I can't predict what's going to happen. I can't know what's going to happen. And my wife and I went both to a place that neither one of us had been before. And in all reality, leading up to my birthday party, I probably should have went and scouted the place out. So I knew the exits, I knew where the bathrooms were, I knew all that stuff because I could have saved a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, long story short, so we went to the birthday party, and no, this is where I say this is no disrespect to the bar. Not trying to be disrespectful at all. But the bathroom was downstairs. And the stairs that my wife had to traverse were, pretty, if you've been to Ruby Tuesdays Live, pretty steep stairs, like pretty good incline on them. And about the third time she come up the stairs, and I really couldn't tell, like she definitely was in tears and had a hard time getting up the stairs. But we got her situated. And for those of you who are familiar with the campus area, Ruby Tuesdays is on Summit Street, but Susie Q's is kind of like 2 blocks down and 3 blocks up. And so it's like a total of like 4 or 5 blocks away-ish, give or take. And so we parked at Susie Q's and walked down to Ruby Tuesdays. So my wife comes back from the bathroom, and she is in utter pain, and she's crying, and there's definitely a moment where, the music stops for me in my head, and I'm focused on what I need to do as a husband and as a father. There we go. How's that? Is that better? It's really quiet. Sorry about that. Tattoo drummer, sorry about that, man. So hopefully that's sounding a little bit better for you. We ended up, realizing she was in a crap ton of pain, and so basically I walked on the patio, and I saw 2 of my friends there that were there celebrating my birthday with me, and basically I looked at them in a panic and was like, so I'm going to run and get my vehicle. I'm going to pull it up right here. If there's any issues, you just handle it for me, and I'll be right back. So I took off running. I ran all the way down 2 blocks, up 3 blocks, and actually messed up and ran in the panic, ran 1 block further than I really needed to, honestly. And got the vehicle, come back, and when I came back, There's like a loading area kind of sidewalk. I drove right up on the sidewalk, right up on the grass, put my emergency flashers on, ran in and got my wife, took her to the hospital. Basically, everything's fine, no worries, but when she was in that kind of pain, it was something that I was like, you know what, this is what I need to do. So I had to leave my own birthday party, but you know what, I saw all the videos. I saw everybody that was out there. I would just kind of want to let everybody know, man, that played the show, all the bands, all the artists. Thank you guys so much for coming out and doing my birthday party and my birthday show. I really apologize for having to leave, but I hope to and plan to make it up to you guys throughout this year and try to get all the bands back on another show so we can rock out and I can, do the due diligence of paying it forward to everybody that came out for the show. I really appreciate it. And so I got something brand new tonight from my man Tom McDonald. The song is called I'm Sorry. We got that coming up, the music video. Earlier in the show, I played Dear Remorse from Arsenic. That's a brand new music video that I debuted earlier. And let's see, we got something from the Hoodbillies tonight. I'm really excited about this, man. Something that nobody's heard before. This song is called Wish Me Well. We're going to world premiere this right now. Let me know what you think about it. We'll be right back after this.
Music Familia Productions, world premiere.
Meet another white boy like me. I sold my soul to the wishing well, and I hope you wish me well. I sold my soul to the wishing well, and I hope you wish me well.
Stay strong, let no one own me. And I try, 'cause a wise man told me 1,000,000,000 pieces of gold ain't worth my soul. Stay strong, let no one own me. And I try, 'cause a wise man told me 1,000,000,000 pieces of gold ain't worth my soul. Stay strong,
my boys extinguish the sun with letters. So, it's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I would say that it's horoscope time. Alright, mofos? You ready for this? Drop your horoscopes in. Tonight's horoscopes are powered by Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery in Lancaster, Ohio, our newest sponsor. Much love to you guys. Thanks for being a part of the action. So, if today's your birthday, then happy motherfreaking birthday. And if not, well, that's fine. But here's your horoscope. Having made any number of false starts in recent weeks, you finally know what needs to be done. Now all you have to do is go for it. There can be no more excuses, Virgo. The prize is there in front of you, and you must reach out and take it. And the rest of your horoscopes. Aquarius. You may not be the sort of person who takes advice easily, but if someone in a position of authority tells you what you have been doing wrong in recent weeks, you could be wise to listen and learn. Their experience can be made to work in your favor. Pisces. It's all happening now, and most of it seems to be happening to you. Cosmic activity in your opposite sign means you will be on the receiving end more often than not, but that could actually be a good thing if it saves you from making those tough decisions. Aries. There are so many options available to you now that there's a danger you won't be able to make up your mind and will end up doing nothing. You cannot allow this to happen, Aries, so identify your number one priority and go for it 100%. Tauruses. Not even a Taurus can expect things to go their way all the time, so if you have to give ground today, do so gladly in the knowledge that you are still streets ahead of the game. Tomorrow's new moon will bring a pleasant surprise for you. Geminis. How well do you know someone? Well enough to trust them with your money? Or how about with your life? If your belief in them falls short of that level, you are advised to stay in control. Just because you want to trust them does not mean you can. Cancers. Where there is confusion, there's also opportunity. And with tomorrow's new moon falling in the area of your chart that governs your speed of mental reaction, you must be ready to move at a moment's notice to find ways to make chaos work for you. Leos. If you adopt a contrary viewpoint or take an opposite action just for the fun of it today, the results could be negative in the extreme. Be aware that while it can sometimes be fun to be a bit perverse, at other times it can be needlessly costly. So be smart, Leos. Virgos. As Mercury moves into your sign today, you will know without a shadow of a doubt what needs to be done, and will do it when the moon is new tomorrow. This is potentially one of the very best times of the year for you, so don't waste it. Be bold. That I will. That I will. Libras. What's done is done and cannot be undone, and the sooner you come to terms with the fact, the better. Over the next few days, you will get the chance to let go of something from your past, and you must do so, Libra. Then a new beginning will be possible. Scorpios. The more others tell you how wonderful you are, the more you will be on your guard. But on this occasion, it would appear that they are being honest. They really do think you're doing the best you can. And you're definitely the best thing since ham and eggs. So you know what? They're right. Sagittarius, because you are a fun-loving nature, and may at times seem a bit superficial, but you are, in fact, a serious person, and what happens over the next few days is sure to prove it. Don't worry what others might say. Do what you know to be right. Capricorns, last but not least, someone has taken advantage of your trusting nature and is of the opinion that you won't make a fuss about it. How wrong they are. You're in no mood to be taken for a fool, and by the end of the week, will have taken your revenge. And those are your horoscopes, mofos. So, did you guys see Noel Gallagher? I don't know whether to call this guy an asshole or what, but Noel Gallagher wants to start a petition to break up the Foo Fighters. He's responded to Dave Grohl's plea for Oasis to reunite. Noel Gallagher has said he wants to start a petition to break Foo Fighters up. It follows Dave Grohl and Co's headline performance at Reading Festival last weekend, at which the frontman and Foo Fighters drummer Taylor Hawkins told the crowd they wanted to start a petition to get Oasis to reunite. Addressing the crowd at a gig in San Diego, California, Noel referenced the stunt from the Foos, who adorned their bass drum with photos of Noel and brother Liam's faces at Reading before stating his latest intentions. I'd like to start a petition to get Foo Fighters to split up, he said. And, yeah. At their Reading show, Foo Fighters stated their desire to get Noel and Liam's band back together on stage. We're trying, Grohl told the crowd. We're trying. Let's sign a petition. Everyone here, okay? Hawkins added before Grohl asked the audience, how many people want to see Oasis fucking play a show? I'm kind of curious. How many of you want to see Oasis play a show? Would you go? Oasis are today celebrating the 25th anniversary of the debut album, Definitely Maybe. And tomorrow, August 30th, they're set to release a limited edition reissue vinyl. Other celebrations of the album are going to be going all around. And other celebrations include a new lyric video for Fade Away, while a new podcast has also been launched to celebrate the anniversary. Liam, meanwhile, has been reflecting on the 10th anniversary of Oasis split in a new interview. We got that for you as well. But, I think it's going to be interesting just seeing what's going on with, Oasis and Foo Fighters. And we'll see if a petition actually gets drawn up. I'll keep you in a loop with that. And we're going to bring a Douchebag Criminal tonight, man. You're not going to believe this Douchebag Criminal. But I got something special for you right here, man. This band is called Controversy for Breakfast, all right? And this song is called Agatha with Banjo. You want to check this out, man? I think you're going to love this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You guys can share using hashtag MusicFamiliaForLife. We'll be right back after this. Let's go.
Won't you fire up your granddaddy still? Agatha, won't you fire up your granddaddy still? Agatha, won't you fire up your granddaddy still? Aggie girl, won't you be mine and teach me the secrets to your granddaddy's still?
Yeah. Controversy for breakfast right there. Agatha with a little bit of banjo. I'll give a shout out to my man Larry Trimmer from the Last Country Barbecue. Hit him up, 740-304-5303. He's having trouble commenting. Says he doesn't like the show because he can't comment. I'm sorry, homie. I'm sorry. I don't know why everybody else is having trouble commenting or having an easy time commenting. It's a drop-down menu. All you gotta do is... Anyway, so... Let's see. We covered why I didn't make it to the birthday party. We made fun of the intern. Let's make fun of the intern some more. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. He's doing a great job tonight. He hasn't made any mistakes. He's made a couple, but you know what? He's doing the best he can. So, we got some killer stuff left for you tonight. I want to get this over to you guys real quick, man. So, how many of you have been in situations where people look at you and they're like, you know what, like, you've changed, you're not the same, like, if you had a significant change in your life and you've changed and everybody else is still saying that you're totally, you know, have changed and, you know, whatever, and you just want to stand up and be like, look, I'm still the same, right? Well, I got something for you right here. Let me know what you guys think of this. This right here is Still the Same, featuring Dustin Spears, my man Rich Regal. You ready? Let's go.
Same, I stay in my lane, never associate with lames. Country boy through and through, like home on the range. Never thought I'd get to this level of fame. 87 Chevy lifted, this is how I ride. Pops blue ribbon with the shag on my side. Burn all these boots, I'll be digging all night. This is how I was raised. Decorated up in camo, laying low out in the sticks. Working 12s for $1. Step up in the room and make the spot rumble. Running through these backwoods, never known to fumble. Taught to never run when it's time to tumble. Seen a lot of crazy stuff throughout this life of mine. Living on borrowed time, just trying to claim the spot at the top, which is mine. Realize back in the day that it'll all turn out just fine. I always take the time to say hi to anyone that supports me, and this is why y'all are the ones that keep this heart beating and keep me on my grind. Without y'all, we would be nowhere in life. 87 Chevy lifted, this is how I ride.
Honestly, y'all have been killing my confidence. All of the negative comments and gossip, it's hard to imagine the stress that I'm under. I'm sorry for all of this. I'm sorry for spitting the truth. Sorry for dissing that dude. Sorry for missing the point of the criticism. I was blinded by diamonds and loot. I apologize to all you guys. Y'all were right, I was out my mind. I went too far, I did too much. The haters were right when they said I suck. I did my best, it did nothing for me. I gave my guts and got lost in glory. I'm standing here while you sit before me. There's nothing left but to say I'm sorry. Sorry, that doesn't bother me. I don't owe anybody an apology. I don't have no regrets in my biology. Reload and shoot for the stars, y'all look like astronomy. No one as hot as me, copy me commonly. Wannabes, y'all are so shockingly comedy. Carry the weight of my songs all on top of me. I will not break, I'm not made out of pottery. Bury your bodies on acres of property. Place them at angles like sacred geometry. Down with the modesty, everything I drop is quality. Promise, like honestly, follow me. I ain't gonna stop with the hits, come rock with the kid. On block like Pac with a bin. I'm a god with the pen, no cops at the crib. Got guap cause I'm awesome at this. Underrated, overpaid, they hate it. Complicated calculations made it rake the paper. Razor sharp like Blazing Freddy versus Jason. Angels in my heart of Satan in the basement. Brains and handsome faces, what has made me famous. Great imagination, fatal combination. Labels holler daily, I've been on vacation. Basic translation is I don't give a... Sorry, I got a point of view. It's like a pistol you don't want to point at you. Y'all are annoying, dude. Y'all are like rats racing in a gas chamber. Y'all can't avoid the fumes. Y'all in a cage lock, my deranged thoughts are like Ray Charles waving chainsaws. Get your brain chopped into 8 parts till your face off. Hit the graveyard on my days off. I just cock aim and I spray shots till your legs lock and your veins pop. In a day's work, y'all get laid off. My girl shot every single video. My heart wrote every single song. Y'all are my children, my kids will be indigo. Obviously, I'm a God, rock with me, awfully cocky. Cocking the goblin, shotgun and coffee. Slaughtering lots and I'm offering coffins to anyone caught talking sloppy about me. Yeah, come rock with the kid, young poppin' and rich. Got dollars, I'm copping the drip. I'm donning the armor and authoring honor while bombing the targets that karma has missed. Hey, y'all don't comprehend, I'm often on the mend. I'm depressed a lot, I've wrecked a lot of people who were friends. I've been anxious, I've had breakdowns that were all inside my head. I regret a lot of things, now I won't stop till I'm avenged. Knock, knock, who's there? Y'all around and let death in. I'm John Lennon, I'm Michael Jackson, I'm Cobain, I'm Zeppelin. Your best friends are dead ends, your best bets are far-fetched. Your next best, I'm a gold trophy. Your death threats were ghost stories.
Listening to the emergency alert system serving the central Ohio metropolitan area. This is an attack warning. An attack warning means that an actual attack against the United States has been detected, and that protective action should be taken immediately. The North American Air Defense Command has detected heat signature consistent with the launching of multiple intercontinental ballistic missiles.
want to blame, nothing to say. You're ready to roll with nothing to say. No one to blame, nothing to say. No one to blame, nothing to say. Consequences, sacrifice your mind. Give your life an hour at a time. Taking it from deeper down below, farther than you'll ever get to go. I feel it completely, and I share the meaning. I'm gracious enough to achieve it. I'm trying, but I cannot contain the feelings you pour into my brain. Rest in silence, solitude. I'm listening. You've got no excuse to pick up right to ask me why you have to hold till death divides. Consequences, feelings left behind. Leave us this unnecessary bond. Holding back the feelings far below. Give me back, I'll never have to know. I feel it completely, and I share the meaning. I'm gracious enough to achieve it. I'm trying, but I cannot define the feelings you carved into my mind.
What's going on, Music Familia? We are back, hanging out live. That was a replay of Arsenic's Dear Remorse, the official video from that band. It's badass, man. Like, I have to say, I'm glad that I sat on it. I was going to put it in last week's show, like, last minute, but I'm kind of glad that I played it last minute because, man, I got to replay it twice. I played it earlier in the show, and I played it again then because that band, man, I'm telling you, like, Ophelia and the guys really know what they need to do to make a great sound. And, you know, I think, honestly, large in part, man, to a great relationship, like a great camaraderie they have as a band, you know, to know each other as well as they do. And so, one thing that, you know, when we set out to be a part of the music scene, when we look at music, we look at what it takes to make that music and follow through with that music, all the way from practices to albums to being in the public eye, you know. I think it's amusing to me sometimes when those things get messed up. You know, you gain so much notoriety and stuff like that, public figure status, and then your attitude changes. Well, like, you know, your expectations change. A lot of things change. So check this out. So Aaron Carter. I'm trying to maintain my composure with this. All right, so Aaron Carter, he says he is mentally stable, and here's why I needed an assault rifle. Aaron Carter's tackling two hot-button issues. One, mental health, specifically his own, and gun control laws, and insisting it's not only safe for him to own assault weapons, but an absolute necessity. The singer and his mom were at the LAX when we had, when actually some other people that we know had a conversation with him. And they talked to him about his recent revelation that he got his license to own a gun. Aaron says he aced his background check, but the fact is police have made several wellness checks to his homes in recent years, mostly because loved ones were concerned about his mental health. Carter went ahead and posted what looks to be a video on his Instagram. And he says, I finally got my gun license. I fully support the Constitution and my rights to bear arms. My father was a military policeman for 21 years, and I'm inheriting over 500 serial relic. Yeah, he spelled it wrong. 500 relic firearms from 3 generations of my father's side. Hashtag Second Amendment. Hashtag R.I.P. Daddy. Lots of comments on this, and, you know, he says that it's all behind him, apparently, because Aaron told TMZ that his mental stability is off the charts right now. In fact, he got a little defensive, saying on a scale of 1 to 10, his mental stability is infinite. Despite all he's been through over the years, his mom agreed. All is why isn't. And is supported by a story in the family's history, at least according to Aaron. As we've reported before, Aaron recently went through a nasty breakup with his girlfriend in which she allegedly got violent, resulting in a restraining order, and that was just days after cops performed a wellness check on him. And of course, Carter had also his background check flagged when he tried to make a gun purchase 2 years ago, around the same time he entered rehab. Aaron says he's all good now, though, and apparently the feds agree. So, oh, man. You know, just because, I think it comes back to that old adage, just because you can doesn't mean you should. I think. Maybe. Ugh. Anyway. So, we got a brand new Douchebag Criminals coming at the end of the show. I want to give a shout out to Lincoln County. I want to give a shout out to the Jailhouse Rock Beer Fest going down this weekend, August 31st, ladies and gentlemen, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. craft breweries from all over are going to be up in there. Tantric, The World I Knew, Suicide Toys, 8 Pound Pressure, Hope Dealers, Funknado, whole bunch of local sponsors is going to be killer. Tickets still available, lcjail.org. Just so you guys know, tomorrow was 1 day left officially to be able to get your tickets. So make sure you guys get your tickets. All the proceeds are going to save this historic landmark, the historic Lincoln County Jail. Folks say it's haunted. I'm going to go. I'm going to see if I can get some behind-the-scenes footage, man. I'm going to get one of the tour guides. I'm going to wait until it's all, died down. I'm going to grab one of the tour guides and make sure to get some cool shit. I can't wait to get some behind-the-scenes footage, man. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be the dude running around with the camera. So, Lynette's Country Barbecue, my man Larry Trimmer, is going to be out there. And if you haven't had a chance, check out the barbecue from my man Larry. The redneck nachos are the shit. Siobhan says those are the shit. And also, make sure you guys give him a call for any catering, anything like that. Great food. 740-304-5303. Give him a call. Let him know Antman sent you. He'll take care of you. So we got a brand new Douchebag Criminals coming up tonight. And, instead of doing 3, I'm just going to do 1. And I'm going to do my best to find the most local Douchebag Criminals from now on. So that way, if we see them in the street, we can just laugh and keep walking the other way. So, in the meantime, in memory, I want to do this for the guys of Bobo Flex. In memory, Saturday was their last show ever. Last show ever. So if you missed it, you missed it. I myself, I did miss it. But you know what? I've seen those guys live so many times, man. And I have some inside info on what's going on in the haps, on what's going on next for the next project with the remaining guys of Bobo Flex. Maybe I'll be talking about that. Who knows? We're getting into this right now, though, for the guys. Much love to all you guys in Bobo Flex, man. I love you guys. Thank you for doing what you do for so many years as artists, musicians, man. I humbly appreciate your music and what you guys have done. And all of you guys have been through in the music scene has set examples and standards for so many people out there. And to see a band start and come from nothing all the way up to what you guys have accomplished is just absolutely amazing. And you guys have no idea how many people you've touched and all that stuff with all your music. Bury Me With My Guns On was a song particularly in my recovery that was really near and dear to my heart. So, I have my personal attachments to Bobo Flex. So just it means so much to me to know that you guys put everything you put into every single time you put music out. So, in honor of you, this is Turn the Heat Up.
With your priors, afro on fire, I get Molly hot, my pentagram is live wired. I'm a liar, I'm a cheat, I'm a filthy handed thief. Fuck your life, fuck your beliefs. I'm a dragon, breathe fire thing, hiss like the kraken. Your skin starts to blacken. So raise your fist if you'll piss around my song. Look to the sky and you'll see God is gone. Turn the heat up, turn the fucking heat up.
These sleepless nights are getting the best of me. I am lost, can't figure out reality. Why can't I leave this place? I don't know my own face. Insomnia's taking me. When I die, oh,
What's going on, Music Familia? That is Ironhead Inc. Much love to you guys. So, yeah, man. 9:54. I feel like tonight's show just flew by. Like, kicked ass tonight. Lots of new music, lots of fun stuff going on tonight, man. And, so if you guys are going to be out and about this weekend, hopefully I'll see you at the Beer Fest, Jailhouse Rock. Like I said, all the proceeds are going to save the Lincoln County Jail. It's an historic site. We're hoping to save it. And Tantric's going to be there, The World I Knew, Suicide Toys, my boys 8 Pound Pressure, Hope Dealers, Funknado. Hey, shout out to Brandon Seymour from 8 Pound Pressure, man. Been battling pneumonia for a while, and hopefully you are rested, brother, and hopefully all is well, man. Sipping on that tea and honey and lemon and all that fun stuff that singers gotta do to keep those voices limber. Hopefully your recovery is speedy, bro, and hopefully I will see you rocking out to your maximum ability at the Beer Fest. Lots of breweries coming out, man. Great food vendors are going to be out there. Lynette's Country Barbecue is going to be out there. Handful of others. There's like a ton of breweries. I could go down the list, but man, just come out and check it out for yourselves. Tickets are still available, lcjail.org. Make sure you guys get over there, check it out. And I want to give a shout out to our sponsors we much love. Shamrock Printing, we love you guys. And my man Jonathan Boyer, all the boys and girls over at Shamrock Printing, check them out, shamrockprinting.com. 740-349-2244. Paul's Nightclub, Janine Cunningham, and everybody down there. Check them out. Great local music, great drinks, all under one roof. 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio as well. My man Larry Trimmer, Lynette's Country Barbecue, check him out. 740-304-5303. My boy Thor and Terry. What's going on, gentlemen, from Ohio Local Music? I want to give a shout out to our newest admin, Greg Chafin. He's doing a hell of a job over there at Ohio Local Music. Congratulations, sir. And I want to give a shout out to Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery, my man Rich Regal, and all the boys and girls down there. Great tattoo shop in Lancaster, Ohio. You guys can get a hold of them. All plain and simple like. That's 737 North Columbus Street in Lancaster, Ohio. 740-205-7503. Call Rich, let him know that Antman sent you, and who knows, you might get some money off a tattoo. Might be worth it. Look into it for sure. All right, guys. Well, our, as promised, douchebag of the evening. So, this happened on the 25th. And it went down about 6 a.m. And a man's truck was stolen while he was robbing a store across the street. A Washington man who reported his truck was stolen was arrested after police determined that he was robbing the store when the vehicle was taken. So, the Newark Advocate posted this on their website. This is from USA Today. Killer shit right here. William Kelly, 42, told police he'd left his red 92 Chevy pickup truck in a parking lot after a night out at a tavern. According to a release from the Kennewick Police Department, when he returned to pick it up early Sunday, he said he left the keys on the seat and went to find a bathroom. Surveillance footage of the area obtained by police shows a man on a bicycle ride by and spot the keys. The thief can then be seen tossing his bike in the back and fleeing the scene. Kelly called the police to report the theft, but because he had a prior warrant for his arrest, he was booked. And then the story got real interesting. Upon closer inspection of the video from the tavern, police discovered that Kelly had driven to the location that morning, then went into a business across the street to steal items. His truck was stolen as he was stealing items, police said. He was booked for burglary. Kelly's vehicle has not been located, and police asked for public for assistance identifying the car thief. We'll find out what comes of it. But, yeah, that's our douchebag criminal, and I'll post a story in the comments for you guys. You guys can check it out right there. Yeah. Crazy. Well, before I go, shout out to the intern for running a almost flawless show. You're getting better, homie. We will put you on the microphone at some time. Shaking his head no. He's like, no, I'm good. Poppy's Roadside Diner, a good friend of mine and pizza vendor is going to be there. Ooh. Yeah. See, Antman likes food, and there's going to be lots of food there. And we're doing, what I'll do is I'll do interview. I'll trade interview for food. Yes. Anyway, guys. So, did you guys know, by the way, I have a radio station? That's right, folks. Foxhole Internet Radio Undiscovered is my radio station. You can jump over there 365, 7 days a week. Internet radio station with all sorts of music playing at 365. We're going to be talking to our sponsors about getting some commercials written and get you guys on in rotation of the radio station as well. See what you guys think about that. But download the app, Apple and Android, all that fun jazz. Just search Foxhole Undiscovered, and boom, presto. All right, guys. I am Antman. I am out the door. Have a great rest of your week. I'll see you at Beer Fest. Get out there, support some local people. Much love to you, mofos. Have a great rest of your evening. I want to give a shout out again to everybody who tuned in tonight. All the music videos aired are not ours. We give all the rights to the artists and musicians who create these works. Thank you guys for watching. Like us on Facebook, Music Familia Productions. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I will see you guys next Thursday. We'll have a recap of Beer Fest. And you guys will be able to check out some interviews coming up in the week as well. Have a great rest of your weekend. Music Familia. Love you guys. See ya.